YouTube. I'm going to do the Teen Mom Tag video. There are 15 questions. If you haven't seen my channel before, my name is Brittany. I have a 4-month-old daughter. Please subscribe. First question is, how old were you when you got pregnant? I was 18 years old when I got pregnant. I got pregnant in October, so about 4 months after I graduated, and 4 months after I moved in with my fiance. Question number 2 is, what were your career plans before you got pregnant? I was in my 4th week of college when I got pregnant, and I was taking early childhood education classes because I wanted to be an elementary school teacher. But I don't know if that's what I want to do anymore, which is question number 3, what are your plans now? Thought I wanted to be an elementary school teacher. Obviously the scheduling is really awesome for any parent, so I might still stick with something in the school. I don't know. Now that I have 1 kid, I don't know if I could handle 20 more of other people's children all day long. But I loved being in the hospital, a lot for some reason, so I might look into a nursing program, maybe become a postpartum nurse, somebody that works with the moms or the babies in the hospital. Question number 4 is, were you or are you with the baby's father? And yes, I am. Michael and I have been together for 3 years. We're getting married a year from the 20th this month. And he's a great dad. Question number 5 is, do you live with your parents? No, I don't. I moved out of my parents' house the day I graduated high school. Question number 6, what's the hardest part of being a teen mom for you, aside from financial struggles? Probably the lack of friends and people my age I have to talk to. I don't know. It sucks not having people my age to talk to about being a mom. Question number 7 is, do you work? I do not work. I stopped working 3 weeks before Lily was born. Question number 8 is, how many friends do you have now compared to before? I was a cheerleader when I was in high school, so I had friends. I had 2 best friends, but now I'd consider my sister my best friend, and I don't know, I hang out with my family a lot now. My friends kind of do a lot of things I can't do anymore, but I don't think hanging out with my family is necessarily a bad thing. Question number 9, is your family closer because of your situation? My stepmom and my mother-in-law and I are a lot closer, definitely. My mom and I have made our relationship better. I see my parents a whole lot more now, just because they want to come and see Lily, but that's okay. Question number 10 is, do you wish you had waited or want other girls to be more careful? I don't know. On one hand, I wouldn't trade Lily for any experience in the world. She was a planned pregnancy, and I knew I wanted a baby, and I knew I was ready. So, I don't know. Like I said, on one hand, Michael and I could own a house by now, probably, if I was still working, or I'd be almost done with school at the end of this year. We'd probably be having a better wedding, but I wouldn't trade Lily for any experience in the world. Do I want other girls to be more careful? Yeah. Even though I did feel like I was ready, it is harder than I thought it was, definitely. And even though I knew I was ready, some girls could think that they're ready and they aren't. Age definitely plays a big part in it. I had finished high school. I'd been with my fiance for 3 years. He's 2 years older than me. We do have a house to live in. He does have a steady job. We have a lot of family support. So there are a lot of factors there that helped in our decision. Question number 11. Name one misconception people have of most teen mothers. That we aren't as good of mothers as older moms are. I've known about 5 other girls that have had babies around the same time that I had Lily, and I can't really say that I'm a better mom than them because that's really not fair, and who's really to judge that, but I sometimes feel like I give my child more quality. I do get to spend all day, every day home with her. She's an amazing, smart baby and doesn't go without anything. I rarely go anywhere without her. And I just don't think that my age honestly affects how I am as a mother. It might affect if she gets her clothes at the children's place or at a baby consignment store, but it's not gonna affect the love that I have for her and things that I can teach her and I don't know, stuff like that. Do you think MTV's Teen Mom or 16 and Pregnant glorifies teen parenthood? I don't think it glorifies teen parenthood at all. It definitely shows a lot of the struggles and the all the relationships that aren't working out. It shows that if you get on an MTV show that you will become famous and a celebrity, and some of the girls, especially the original Teen Mom girls, they make a lot of money, but that's not really reality. Like this past season of Teen Mom, it shows them all in all their nice new apartments that they rent and their cars, and they have the money for all that stuff because they're on the show. I think that 16 and Pregnant is definitely more realistic. It shows all the hard times and it shows their lives before the money, I guess. Question number 13. Question number 13 is, how has your body changed from pregnancy? When I graduated high school, well, I'm 4'11", so I'm really short. When I graduated high school, I was like 115 pounds. And after moving with my boyfriend and working at McDonald's and him and I partying that whole summer and just not eating good at all, I probably used my kitchen like 4 times that whole summer. I gained probably like 15 pounds right before I got pregnant. So when I got pregnant, I was already like not myself body-wise. I gained 30 pounds during my pregnancy, but Lily was only 5.5 pounds of that. I have my stomach and my thighs look like a tiger has mauled them, which really sucks. But it's obviously worth it. I'm trying to lose weight. It's getting easier and easier as Lily gets more and more independent, I guess, for me to exercise and be able to cook good meals, and so I'm trying. I'm going to try wedding dresses next week, so that's probably definitely gonna give me a dose of reality. Sorry, the dogs woke Lily up. Here's Lily. She was in bed for the night, but the silly doggies woke you up, didn't they? The silly doggies woke you up. It's okay. I'm being mama's. Alright, question number 14. Do you plan to have more children and when? My youngest sister and I are 6 years apart, so we really weren't that close growing up. And I would like her to have a sibling that's close in age to her. We'd like to own a house by then. Paying for the wedding next year is probably gonna delay that another year, but by the time she's like 3, the latest 4, I'd like to have another one. Preferably around 2 or 3 though. I'd like to have 3. At first I thought I just wanted 1 after I had her, but I want to be able to give her a lot of quality time. But she needs siblings, and I'll obviously love all my children just as much as I love her. What is one thing you wish you knew before you got pregnant? That labor really isn't as bad as it's portrayed to be, I guess. I'm the biggest wimp ever. I fainted when I got my belly button pierced, when I got my tattoo. I fainted in middle school when I got my fingers shut in a locker. I have 0 pain tolerance. Like, I know everybody says that, but I faint for anything, like shots, blood drawing, everything. So I was really afraid of labor. I did get Nubain, and I also got an interthecal, which is like an epidural that goes away after a few hours. My labor was 9 hours, and I got the Nubain I was 4 centimeters when I got to the hospital. I got the Nubain at like 6 centimeters, and then I made it to 9 centimeters before I got the interthecal. And I pushed for 2 hours, so that actually wore off by the time she actually came out. So I felt that, but it's just such like an adrenaline rush. Honestly, it hurts. Like, I can't even describe what it feels like, but it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I know I was lucky with a short first labor, but it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I'd do it again. Definitely. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Say bye. Say bye.